Chipped back for Redford, who's tied up along the boards. Pushed ahead for Illikainen, who loses in her skates, but will finally chip it ahead. Eriksson to Tylke, and Tylke regains it. Sent along the boards as Redford will pinch in and win the race to the puck. Redford now. She fights off a check and will control it. Now tied up there as Bemidji starts back, but a diving play by Illikainen will break up a Bemidji opportunity. Less than a minute remaining in the first period as the Huskies try to strike back and tie this one up. Dumped in deep by Redford. And Eriksson. Now Illikainen will pick it up on the backhand. Illikainen with a nice interception in the slot. Out to the point for Slattery, whose shot is blocked in front by Billick. Bemidji starts back with half a minute. And wheeling in is Anderson, who cuts to the net. She was tripped up on the play. No call. 20 seconds to go in the period. Now walking in. Miller tied up along the boards. Held in there by Hutchinson, but chipped finally away with 5 seconds to go in the period. Illikainen will just try to kill off the period. Back to Anderson. Eriksson ties up again for the Huskies on the power play as they're still looking for it. Finally won there by Eriksson, but cleared nicely out as a foot race will be won by Togus shorthanded. Tied up behind her own net by Slattery as Anderson will start back. 30 seconds gone on the power play. Walking in now. Slattery knocked off the puck and sent again high and out of the zone, as that will hit off the end wall. Anderson slows it down. A good penalty kill so far by Bemidji. No shots yet. Dropped off there for Illikainen. Illikainen controls and out to Slattery at the point. Illikainen. Walking. Molly Illikainen down low for Eriksson. A Bemidji player loses a stick out to Illikainen. Out again to Slattery. Back to Illikainen, her one-timer, but she couldn't get all of it. Illikainen again with 45 to go in the power play. Molly Illikainen out to Moody. Slattery. Pass too far for Illikainen as she has to just bat it down. Down low goes for Tylke. Tylke's still with it with half a minute remaining on the power play. Now it's Slattery. Moody on the near side. That shot goes all the way around as Illikainen tries to hold it in. Finally held in there by Slattery. Illikainen with 15. Tylke tied up there along the boards. Illikainen now looking. Her shot kicked into the corner as she'll pick it up with 3 seconds to go. Tied up along the boards as this power play will come to an end. Molly Illikainen out to the point now. Huskies still looking to pressure. That pass too far as Tylke will control. She's knocked down hard behind. She was looking for a call, couldn't find it. Tied up along the boards. Walking in for the Beavers. Her shot paddled away by Fitzgerald and to the back once more. It's Billick whose pass across to Joyce will be sent forward for Miller, who wheels up top. Taken away by Redford as it's pushed ahead by Molly Illikainen. Illikainen tied up. 2-on-1 for the Huskies. Eriksson walking in. That's across in front as that one was too far for Tylke to put home. A huge 2-on-1 opportunity for the Huskies as Tylke just couldn't bat that one into the net. Bemidji gets a change as Tugas will walk in. All by herself as she tries to pull through 4 Huskies. Can't. Taken away there by Tylke. Pocket picked by Huber walking in. Thrown in front there as Hutchinson will pick it up again at the point. It's Hutchinson. Her shot fanned down as the Huskies start back. It's Illikainen on a breakaway. Molly Illikainen to give the Huskies the lead. She lost it on the backhand and couldn't get a good shot on net. Anderson's shot now tipped on net, but held there. She ties up as Illikainen battles hard with the Beavers defenseman. 3 Huskies tying up as Illikainen falls down, and we get a whistle as a frozen puck will still be an offense from behind her own net. We'll start it back for St. Cloud. Illikainen's pass too far for Erickson, and it's chipped back low. Tylke, a nice play off the boards as she tried to pick up her own pass. Taken away there, but Illikainen will control. Huskies walk in, it's Erickson. Erickson shot handcuffed as that one's knocked out of the air. Erickson shot again. McCarrick looking for it in front. McCarrick still with it down in the corner. More pressure by this top line. Out to neutral, it's Togus. Togus walking in and she scores. So the Amalie a right wing. As Pena gets off the ice, it's Redford dumping it in deep, and Tylke's in after it. Breakout pass finds Togus at the St. Cloud logo as she walks in, but a nice defensive play by a Husky stick as Redford walks out pass too far for Illikainen and chipped back in deep. Illikainen wins the battle on the near boards, and she'll walk out at neutral ice and throw it ahead for Tylke, who's knocked down as she tried to enter the zone. Joyce controls behind, pressured there by Illikainen. Illikainen will win that battle again. But Bemidji comes back. Anderson now. Anderson with it. She had a big goal yesterday to put the Huskies on the board. A good stick there by Illikainen as the Huskies come back with numbers. It's Erickson. Billick starts back for Bemidji. Picked off there, but tipped in forward. Illikainen needed to clear the zone. Another interception at neutral ice as Illikainen tipped it ahead for Erickson. Too far for her. Another steal by Illikainen. Illikainen walks in, but that one was too far. That's 2 or 3 times today that Illikainen has picked the pocket of Billick. Now Tylke steals one in the offensive zone. Thrown out for Erickson, who pushes one on net. Batted away there. Mauer's pass too far, intercepted again by McCarrick. McCarrick wheels back into her own zone and leaves it behind for Tylke to start back the other way. Erickson controls. Rink-wide pass finds McCarrick, who goes off the near side boards. Pushed ahead there by Terrace. And Illikainen will tie it ahead. Now tipped forward, a 2-on-1 now for Bemidji. It's Terrace walking in. Shot in front as that one goes wide. Off the stick of Wright. Now Bemidji with an opportunity. Rebound in front, and it finds pass. Tipped in deep as Miller slams up against the boards with Anderson. Out comes Erickson the other way. Thrown in front there, pushed away by Togus as that one was right on the side of the net. Broken up by Erickson on the near boards, and Tylke will push it ahead. Billick sneaks it through as Bemidji comes back. Toe dragging it through the zone was Togus. She's tied up nicely by Redford. And a pile up again in the corner as we hit 2 minutes to go in the second frame. Still fighting for it down low. Finally pushed ahead, but a pinching Billick will keep it in deep. Tylke with it. Her shot gloved, turns into a St. Cloud goal. Now Bemidji trying to cut it back. Hunt's pass finds its way out of the zone, and Illikainen will control. Saucer pass tipped through the legs of Erickson, who was looking, now gloved down by Erickson on a nice play. Huskies walk in, give and go there in front. Illikainen winds and fires, but that one goes wide. Huskies out for blood now as this top unit got another offensive chance. Tylke in her own zone. She breaks out with speed and a nice move through neutral ice as she's smashed up hard against the boards, but it's sent back in deep for Illikainen. He's out there as Eriksson will tie up on the draw, kicked back by Bemidji. Forced around back to Joyce, who will play it ahead. Huber walks up for the Beavers. Kicked ahead for Maurer, who finds it once more, and will throw it out to the point for Joyce. Joyce goes to her partner in Billick. Pass across as the one-timer. She was looking for Maurer on the other side, but the Huskies start back. It's Illikainen. Illikainen fans on the shot. Joyce will walk in. She's knocked off the puck by Illikainen. Sent back into the zone as Tylke will chase Billick deep. Stolen away there as Billick tried to play it off the corner to herself. Bemidji breaks out the other way. Played at neutral ice by McCarrick, but chipped forward by Fawcett. Fawcett will tie Markstrom up along the boards. And Hespenheide will start back with speed. A nice pass handcuffs Illikainen, but she's able to fight her way to it. Illikainen with speed will push her way back into the corner. Out to McCarrick. Her shot blocked again by Fawcett. Bemidji getting in the lane of another shot. Nonetheless, Bemidji wins it anyway and breaks out of their own zone. Redford cuts the net as Tylke will play it forward. Tylke loses it in her own skates, but Redford finds it again. Redford walks in, leaves it off there, but it only found Anderson of Bemidji. Anderson with speed. She walks. Eriksson turns her inside out. That shot goes wide, but it was gloved in. And Tylke will tie it up along the boards. Illikainen controls down low. 3 Huskies behind the goal line. Thrown down deep to Tylke. Thrown in front for Illikainen as she tries to push it through. Intercepted again by Anderson, who throws. Tipped in front by Tylke, but a big save by Mowat. Joyce's pass hops the stick of Anderson. It'll go in deep, and Togus will beat out the icing. Dropped off there. Walking in as Togus, wide open in the slot, and she scores again. Play in the game so far, that coming for the Huskies. On the Leotti tripping. That one's tipped high and out of play. So a Bemidji offensive zone face-off. Anderson controls it back behind her own net. Cycles it forward for Tylke. And in after it is Eriksson. Played along nicely off the boards, but too far for the stick of the forward. In comes the Huskies the other way. Illikainen tied up. Thrown in front there as she was looking for Tylke. But that one's Eriksson to take the draw as that top unit's out on the ice, and Anderson controls. Flipped backwards and thrown across. Down low it goes and across once more to Anderson, who fakes the shot. Off the skate of Illikainen back up to Anderson. Anderson. Molly Illikainen. Backing her way in. She throws it low to Tylke. Tylke with it still. Tilke's shot goes wide of the net as Illikainen tried to bat it towards the center. Sent down as that one just missed the linesman, and Fitzgerald will slow it down behind. 40 seconds gone on the power play. Eriksson starts back with speed for the Huskies. She's able to slip through, but outraced there by Miller. Miller trying to send it across. Tylke steps up on it, but she shattered her stick, so she'll head to the bench. Walking in now is Eriksson. Momentarily 4-on-4. Well, a Husky player went to the bench for a broken stick. That pass off the skates of Wovoda, and tylke starts back for St. Cloud with speed. Thrown in front. Spatero's shot on. Saved by Mowat. Bit of a line switch up here for Coach Rude, trying to create some offensive zone pressure. But it's Togus starting back for Bemidji. Togus now. His shot on. Rebound loose, and she finds the back of the net. Pushes it forward. Fawcett sends it to the back, and D it goes with Joyce, whose shot is blocked by Spatero. Spatero gains neutral ice and will come out to the offensive zone. She loses a stick. Wanted a call there, nothing coming. Intercepted by tylke, but taken away by Wovoda. Moody slows it down, and to Tuberville it goes back to her partner in Moody. Pass picked off by Joyce as Tuberville fell down. Joyce walks in. That shot blocked away by Moody as Joyce tried to slip it through. Now Joyce again, walking her way through, taken away. 2-on-2 as tylke has Olikainen with her. Tylke now trying to backhand her way through. On the doorstep for Olikainen, but she never saw the puck. Out comes Hespenheide, takes the draw and loses it as it's sent forward back to the second line for the Huskies as they've traded off. Rebound in front as Berglund's first shot was knocked away by Tuberville. She regained control, put a second one on that as tylke's brought down. Finally a whistle and a power play, a much needed power play. Spatero picks one off, but she tried to get through right, couldn't do so. Hunt's pass just tipped easily into the zone as Markstrom goes rink wide to Spatero, broken up by a stick again. Markstrom corrals that one and will throw it in deep and go in after it. Tylke will push it forward for Olikainen. Shots blocked by Rose. A nice hold there by Olikainen, who just backhands it low. Pass there broken up by Olikainen again. Pass off the boards goes down. No icing as it could have been played by a Bemidji sit, but go high off the glass. Now Togus, 2 goals tonight, maybe looking for the hat trick as Spatero starts back for the Huskies. McCarrick controls in. Tapped ahead. Anderson for Bemidji holds with 2:20 to go in the third period. Huskies need a quick one. Thrown down low for Tylke. Taken away there by Billick as this Huskies line has been out there for quite some time. Togus will flip it in deep, and that'll probably be her last shift of the day. Pass too far for Spatero. Sent back in deep, but taken away there by a Bemidji stick. Kicked nicely back into the corner. Spatero has it. Thrown in front for Hespenheide, but sticked away by Hutchinson, who starts back 2-on-2 for Bemidji. Now Wright trails her as she drops it off for Wright. Right shot knocked out of the air as Tylke starts back. She's late in the shift as she'll throw it deep and get off the ice. And Fawcett, Miller taps it ahead. And the captain, Maurer, will chase Anderson down low. Anderson with a nice move sticks it ahead, but she's all by herself. Taken away there by Huber and pushed